This is a trend that'll be going forward. Big men in the three-point shooting contest. More and more big men are stepping out. You got Lauri Markkanen of the Cavs, obviously Karl Anthony Towns. I think this is great for the NBA and great for the league moving forward.
I mean, yeah, you talk about big men stepping out and shooting more threes. Do you think we're gonna have more big men joining a three-point shootout? And in your opinion, do you like seeing that now?
Oh, definitely. I love seeing that. I mean, I was a big man. I wish that I had that option during my time. I just think with today's NBA, with the pace and space, the more space that you have with regards to bigs actually stepping out and being able to shoot the three, you're going to see a more exciting game, more attacks to the basket, more dunks, which all the fans want to see.
Yeah, Coach Jeff, obviously that whole experience of seeing a big man winning the three-point competition was rather unique. But another thing that was unique was the reaction over on social media after that slam dunk contest. Obviously, there were a lot more misses than a lot of people would have hoped. But then when you look at this, one of my favorite comments was, it feels like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon ruined it all for us ever since they had that great showdown. Your thoughts on what happened in that slam dunk competition and really what could be done to improve on it?
I mean, I agree, Pao. I mean, after that LaVine and Gordon battle, I just feel like it's gone downhill ever since then, I, like millions of others watching, not to throw more wood in the fire, but I was really disappointed in the dunk contest this year. I really think because of the time given, it's if they miss a couple of times, it's very anticlimactic on how they are given their points. When you have a lot of time like that, and then I just also really think with the performance of the guys entering this year, not that they weren't ready. I just felt like you got to make your dunks. You got to do something spectacular. I understand being creative, but when you spend 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times kind of like, all right, over and over again, it's really anticlimactic. So, yeah, I was a little bored, to be honest.
Yeah, same here, Coach. Honestly, I mean, same with Pao. I think same with Coach Willy also. Maybe it's time to change it up or switch it up. Or, we were talking off air, and maybe one way to actually improve the dunk contest, and plain and simple, is to just get better dunkers. So I want to ask actually Coach Willy and Coach Jeff, a little bit of a put you on the spot here, but who would you love to see to make the dunk contest more exciting? Coach Jeff, I'll start with you.
Yeah, to be honest, like I said, I love JTA, but if he's barely kind of dunking it, it seems like it's hard for him to join the dunk contest, right? I just like to see the high flyers. I like to see Zach LaVine back in there, right? Why not a Gordon LaVine, part 2? Why not? I know they're a little older. If not, this is where I'd go. I'd go with the young cats. Go bring in the young rookies. These guys have fresh and young legs. Let them go out there and see what they could do. And then, I'm sure it'll be more exciting.
All right, how about you, Coach?
Yeah, Coach Willy.
I mean, just piggybacking off what Coach Jeff said, I'd love to see, Ja Morant.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw what he did during the All-Star game. Throw in Miles Bridges, Anthony Edwards, Zion.
Right.
I mean,
Zion's healthy. A healthy Zion.
A healthy Zion.
And less overweight.
Yeah,
Zion right now might be a problem, to be completely frank. All right, so we now move on to what happened today in the All-Star. Actually, we were having a great discussion with our writers a while ago, Jet and I want to bring you guys in. Coach Jeff, do you feel that what happened today, Steph going for 50 off an incredible number of three-pointers and LeBron with the game winner, do you think that kind of absolved the NBA for what happened in that first day in terms of excitement to really cap off, and we can look back and say that that was a fun All-Star weekend?
Right. I mean, to be honest with you, we just spoke about the dunk contest. To me, that was the only thing that was a little disappointing. But, the All-Star game today, I'd like to say it's one for the record books. Classic. Imagine they both scored in the 160s, right?
Yeah.
Steph hitting unbelievable shots, from pretty much everywhere. And then, again, to end it that way and to end it in Cleveland, I think that just made the fans who were watching and witnessing all that just go crazy and wild, and obviously all the millions of fans everywhere who who are watching it on TV.
Yeah, definitely, Coach. And we look forward to seeing that and more of that action following years. But for this All-Star game, Coach Willy, I mean, I just want to know your general thoughts. How did you find the All-Star game after watching it a while ago, having absorbed it? What did you think about it?
Well, first and foremost, I want to applaud the NBA for just brightening up the All-Star game. You know, throwing out different formats.
Yeah.
The race to 24 points at
element.
you know, during the fourth quarter, that just adds another level of excitement rather than, you know, playing 2-time. It gets a little boring. We all know that there's no defense in the first 3 quarters. So, you know, to make it competitive in the fourth quarter, it just gets all the fans engaged. And, you know, again, you know, shout out to all the Laker fans out there. Sorry, Coach Jeff.
Yes, sir.
But, I mean, to name the MVP trophy after Kobe Bryant, I mean, it's
just fitting.
Yeah, it's so fitting.
It's just fitting.
It does, and you know, again, there were so many things to really love about this particular All-Star, with Steph Curry doing what he did and LeBron James doing what he did to end it. And when you look at the format right now, do you feel that since you mentioned a while ago, since it has changed and really made it more competitive in the end, do you feel that right now we're now entering a phase wherein the All-Star game is actually must-watch basketball? Because before, it was not necessarily the case.
Definitely. I mean, me personally, you got me asking Coach Topex to change the practice schedule. You know, just so that I can catch the All-Star game. You know, I'm trying to work in the game just so that I'm not going to miss anything, because again, it's must-see TV. You never know what you're going to see. You have the best and the brightest stars in the game. Just playing it. It's not East versus West anymore.
Yeah.
So
the draft is fun.
The draft is amazing.
Yeah.
There's bragging rights. I mean, again, it's
and
must-see
there's
TV.
storylines like Kevin Durant not picking James Harden.
Yeah,
That was
I mean,
good.
the draft itself is must-see TV.
Yeah.